Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hunters of Justice. With me,
I believe we're actually starting early for once, and well, it's been a long time since that happened, right?
yeah? Yeah, I mean, we are just a little bit too early. Like, 2 minutes. That's nothing. But this is gonna be a shorter episode because we just have like 2 days left. So let's get right to it, I would say.
Sure.
If I can find where my syllabus is, that is. Hi, here I am. You should support this. Don't worry about them. The either sorry. They can't fit into a method. So we ended up on capturing Mr. Freed, or letting us capture him. From high above a nearby building, Honora ran Robin and spoiler was that the GCPD was on the Yukon building. That ship was
Spoilers.
no spoilers. You can't come here. That ship was hanging overhead, shining a spotlight down as Victor Fries was loaded into a specially designed refrigerated car, meaning to keep him alive, and they transformed him to a specialized cell, waiting for him in Arkham.
It's a modified ice cream truck.
I was about to literally say that.
So its siren would be. Din, 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 din,
I
din,
mean,
din,
it is a freezing car, so it will probably be a car like the one that they saw meeting, probably.
Another vehicle I can think of related to that subject would be a Zamboni. Uh, it was a machine that's meant to refreeze the ice in ice skating ring or hockey arena.
Probably?
Yeah.
Ah, this thing. I don't think he was fitting there. But yeah, I can see that happening. In the loading bay, they saw specialized engineers load a chamber inside a specialized car. 90% in and of itself. They visited that Mr. Fields enter his car after they saw Nora safely stored. Only then did they get him inside, and soon all the cars drove off, heading towards Arkham Asylum. Why did you not put them on the same car? They would fit in one car. And he would be very safe in there. He wouldn't try to run out. You know, I finally said in a certain tone. I thought meeting Superman was supposed to be exciting. Or maybe even a sense of pride. I don't feel that here. I just feel running out. I mean, Mr. Freeze is not a supervillain. Yes, he did do wrong. He did do wrong. He might be called a villain, but I wouldn't call him a supervillain. He doesn't want to kill all superheroes, for one.
I don't think he. I don't think he'd call himself a hero either.
No,
He he did say he was doing what he thought was necessary evil.
he is just a man who has been wrong. And who has been wrong as well. I know what you mean, but I respond, without hanging low. Sometimes criminals aren't so good and drive. They're usually the hardest to deal with, or identify. I think it's better when it's simple, rather than written, so that look at the show like God and know it. Me too. Me too. Let's say another word. The hero left the rooftop behind, leaving no trace of the presence. On the other side of Mutam, a wholly different scene was playing out. Muslim was used to his nights being spent in dark alleys or dusty warehouses, but he is dancing. Surrounded by people who wanted to kill him, but now he is dancing surrounded with people who want to kill him. But now he was surrounded by cocktails, fascinating, and people who wanted to take up to him and probably kill him as well. He didn't know which one was worse. Mr. Wayne! Socialite calls out to him, and Indian is about to move, who turns to the woman, and smiles widely. Hello there. Oh, sorry. Hello there. I'm Batman. I'm Bruce. He said. Imagine Bruce having a hard time going between two personas, right? I hope you are enjoying the part.
I'm
What?
sharing a picture with you. You can actually bring up on the stream too, because it'd be an example of the kind of villains that they sound like they were hoping for in a scene like this. Someone who is cut and dry, someone who is straightforward and not relatable.
Oh, problem is I can't really move this picture.
Okay.
There we go. Uh,
Have one of these. You know, maybe that's what they're hoping for. Someone that looks like that.
I mean, that would be very obvious if he appeared looking like
What
that.
if you got a What if you got a guy like that and turns out he's actually pretty decent, but he looks extremely sinister?
I mean, Malcolm would be taking them into the asylum because you look silly. I hope you are enjoying the party. It's for a good cause, I have been told. Hee 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 hee. Indeed, I very much I am. You always attend the best parties. Now I imagine that guy laughing like that. Even though this is a madame. Settled with another laugh. What was one that Bruce could see her too. She was trying to hit on him. But too bad for her. He wasn't truly invited. But floating back was pretty much, so he played along. Wait, so Bruce Wayne, the rich person, is actually flirty? Yeah, that's really disguised. Because I cannot
Some of them,
see Batman doing that.
yeah. I don't remember that as much from the animated series though, Bruce.
I mean, one thing is that comes to mind. and we could see some flirtiness from Bruce.
Yeah.
I should hope so. After all, I am paying for it. Ha 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 ha. The joke. The joke laughter was there. We will laugh again. And I feel like we don't need that kind of dark music for happy come together. Right? We are in the
Yeah. Can you
gala.
find a can you find a gala music? I'm gonna be galloping gal. That's actually better.
Also, which gala like but at least it's a little bit more fitting. A bit hard to be fully genuine, but then Bruce saw his Lucius force by going forward. Taking the opportunity, Bruce nodded towards his friend and looked back at the socialite. I am sorry, but Lucius is calling me. You know how demanding he can be. Oh, the woman deflated. Well, perhaps you and I can see him then? Maybe, Bruce replied. I hope you enjoy the party. Before she could get another word in, Bruce walked away towards Lucius. He was standing in the far end of the room, holding a glass of champagne in his hand. 2 glasses, actually, which Bruce noticed as he got closer. Care for a drink? His friend asked. Bruce prepared to shake his hand, but Lucius gave it to him anyway. Here you are, nice ending for the man of the hour. Be careful, it's poisoned. Thank you, Lucius, was intoned. Intoned?
I think basically said or tone would be speaking.
Yeah?
Like a tone of music.
Lucius chuckled, and the small smirk grazed Bruce's lips. A brief silence fell over them, and they watched the passing words, only now some were totally interested in what was going on. How are they doing? Lucius asked. Who are you referring to? Bruce asked, and Lucius gave him a sideways glance. Bruce, I have known you for decades, so I know when you have made yet another adoption. I haven't adopted them yet. They live in your house. It's basically the same thing. Lucius pointed out. And you didn't answer my question. How are they? Are they happy? Healthy? And my friend? Oh, it's the other way around, but that's fine.
Are they explosive?
Are they kittens?
Well, if
I
they
mean,
were, you could probably train them in ninjutsu anyway, because he's got like a martial arts cow out there, right? And some chickens, I guess.
I kind of do remember that he was talking about opting them in as well, right?
Maybe it was a cover identity, I guess.
Yeah? I can definitely attest to that spot. You know how often it is. Who chose? And Lucius started. But if any of you were talking after all of his watch, you would probably resign in shame. I mean, especially knowing how much money you have. The one laughed genuinely, then went back to watching the party. As the silence fell over them, and Lucius continued. Knowing you, they are probably out there tonight. Who is Lucy with that? I know the name. It's got a bit of face to it.
You know, honestly, I'm only familiar with him from the films. Um, and in that film,
Yeah.
he made a
In
bunch
this
of
one,
gadgets.
now I know. Okay. From that. And if you want the film version
Yep.
or the game version. Yeah, all different.
Only one of them's wearing glasses, but I believe it was mentioned in here, right? Somewhere.
I mean, even in the cartoon, he was wearing glasses, but not on that picture only. And this is continued. Yeah, I had it. They are probably out there tonight. I have overfaith in them. Who's immediately answered? I wouldn't leave them alone if I didn't. I know. That's why I'm not too worried. Lucy admitted. Still, I would very much like to meet them. Waytech's lost research is still ongoing. Some sort of name would provide us with some much needed perspective. How are you researching loss if you don't have the task result? Did they have some leftover loss and provide them with you? I would assume that's the thing then. No matter what ammunition of dust they have left in there, I just said that they gave it to you for research. Maybe the application. Is that your excuse? Or is that the only reason you want to meet them? Who says? And this is smart. It's my excuse, certainly. But I also want to meet them. Moves my back, then leaned against the wall. I run by them tomorrow. How it look? Said it over his son. Lucius answered, this time more suddenly. Most of me is proud of what he's doing over there. But that's his father. Look, I'm your father. I get sad, but worry about him. I'm sorry. Most of them is his friend, and then is sympathy. Placing his hand on Lucius' shoulder. Shoulder, not shoulder. He knew that feeling all too well, but the time that worry was a little less. And time? Well, it proved fruitful. I know, he said. Another hard silence fell over them, neither feeling the need to continue. Then, out of the corner of his eye, we saw a short mop of brown hair move to the crowd. Causing him to get up of the wall. A short mop of brown hair. Now, is that Robin or Casperman? Or someone else? Entirely.
Hold on. Repeat your guesses again. What was it?
Either Robin, one of the Robins, or Selena.
Okay.
It could be someone else as well, because there's a lot of brown hair. I'm sorry, Lucius, but if you will excuse me, would you wait for a response? I think he's a long-time friend and business associate. It's champagne glass moving to the crowd, especially. He He said I should never love the short-haired woman who had entered the building, who was half seemed to notice his presence. Her body language seemed that she was amused more than anything. Now we have limited the possibilities very much so. Right? There are not too many short hair women in there. As soon as the two of them stood face to face. Suddenly, no. Yeah. It is her. Who didn't look at the man who was not alone in passing like that?
One thing that confuses me here is the timing. She was involved with one of the other missions, so suddenly she's over here too.
I mean, they have finished that a long time ago. They were the first ones to stop. Hello, Bruce. Hannah smiled. She noticed him looking at her there, and she gave a mocking curtsy in response. Do you like it? I heard it's a little special. But I think how I paid better than nothing for it.
Man, I'm sure it was a steal.
In that right. Would ask him to raise eyebrow. What's that make wrong? Oh, don't be like that. Get it from Alexander Grotto. He wasn't buying it, and apparently gave it to me.
Give it away now.
It is still, can be interpreted two ways. Was it a gift, or was it a gift that I gave from myself from her? It sounded nice, but I said I'm only getting back at him. Then they heard a change in music. I said I gave him a conniving grin. Oh, what you look at that? You have to give this cat a dance? And I asked, actually knowing him to letting him say no. Both stand back at the cat burglar. Then threw her hand into his own, and together they fell into the dance. The music swelled alongside them, while the attention was focused firmly on each other. Why are you here, really here, Talina? Bruce asked. I said looked affronted. Well, so I can just go out to a party and have some fun? Do you really think so little of me? Also, look around. There's so many rich people here. You know who I am.
Not anymore. They're not rich anymore.
I mean, no, they would still be rich if I still want one or two of them. You are right.
And your bad credit card?
I mean, what would I do without the pin code?
It's just the power of the credit card. Dun, dun.
Who satisfied at the Casper who would only hold her up on the air pressure for so long before it collapsed into a no-way smack. Okay, fine. You caused me. This place is filled with people with too much time and money on their hands. You really think I wouldn't pass this up? No. This is a cover-up. You are not here for them. You are here for Bruce. We said nothing at first, but then after a moment noticed. I figured you would show up eventually. Ah, you know me so well. Sarah smiled and leaned her hand against Bruce's chest. I can feel the jealous looks of all the girls around. Especially the one who was literally wanting that with Bruce. I had to silence fire between them, and you continue to dance. Then she loomed back over into his eyes. I met you on the date tonight. Is that so? Who said? Yeah, I saw both and Raven had the girl and the Iceman lunch. They had a, well, not a good, but an exciting time. Which was,
Yeah, that did occur first.
yeah? Which was in a meeting behind her work, and landing down at her. This time the woman looked a little insulted and tough. Don't look at me like that, I had them all. Before or after you use them? After, obviously. And beside the point. Then look as well, but the information most needs to collect the notes. And he shook his head. Thank you, in any case. Bruce said, then I smiled back, and the song ended. Oh, that would have been even better for the rest. It's too late now. Although the plot is separated, and perform customary more. But unlike many others, two stay together. Tyler then looked up at Bruce with a bright hand, and despite himself, Bruce couldn't help but do the same. So, Tyler told, running her finger in circles along Bruce's chest. How about you and I in this place? You may have everyone else here fooled, but not me. Bruce looked at Helena and raised an eyebrow. You are incorrigible. You know what? Oh, I know. But so are you. Helena replied, and Bruce a small grin. I mean, if you are pulled away by a woman, as you are a womanizer in your Bruce form, it gives you an alibi why are you leaving. Right?
Yeah. Probably more believable than trying to get romantic with Lucius.
Yeah. Because if work got away from you, that will be a good excuse. But this was the latest chapter of Father of Justice. I know it has been only half an hour, was it half a minute? I can't say that fast, obviously. I'm not gonna read it in half a minute. After several chapters of build-up, we finally get to see one and only Mr. Freeze. He was a fantastic character to write, as well as one of my favorites. Sadly, not enough for Freeze fans. As for the powers, he's somewhat vacated for the story, and we didn't want to destroy him the CEO the entire time. But the powers is in DC. Whether or not he's related to the direct powers, or Batman Beyond, it's up to you guys to decide. Did I mistake and that the power is not existing or the direct powers? Let me just see.
You know what would be funny? If the writer made up this name, and it turns out by some coincidence he does exist in the DC.
I mean, he's not in this, but not the same. He is an intelligence agent. And not a white man. Okay. So yeah, Leslie Powers is a major character here. And Leslie Powers is a little bit different because he is a villain. I assume he's not really, I mean, they are the same name, same second name, but it happens multiple times. In a way, it doesn't matter. He is done. Right?
Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, we are wrapping this up. Next time we are telling in the Red Family. We know what that is there. It's telling montage. It's gonna be next week. We are both tired. So we are gonna go back to sleep probably. So thank you all for being here. Next time is gonna be Sunday for me. So in 4 days, we are gonna continue adventures in the TARDIS. If that's alright with all of you. If not, we are still doing that next time. Ah! You can still watch it anytime you want because YouTube is storing the videos and you can watch it back. So, thank you everyone for being here and see you in 4 days. And 6 days, in 6 days for Father of Justice. Good night. And
You
be
said
well.
during that time you're gonna have your daylight savings time in your time zone.
No, it's gonna be next week when I did saving. It's gonna be.
Okay.
So yeah, we have time. But yeah, good night everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.